Welcome to the Global Cycle Speedway Network for this year's British Indoor Team Final at Coventry. And Ipswich are one of the teams competing, and they have at number 1 Matt Hill. He's won this team title 4 times, so watch out for Matt. Vinny Mile is at number 2, and he is making his debut in this competition. Running at number 3 is Ashley Hill, Matt's brother, and again he's competed very well for the Ipswich club, winning this team title 4 times. I think James Porter's won it at least twice, so he's another asset that Ipswich will look to. And what a reserve to have. Ben Clark, fast starting, very competitive, and he will be a superb reserve to the Pool Club. And Kenzie Bennett rides at number 1, British Open champion this year, and he has a bronze medal to his name for Pool in 2022, as does Oliver Saunders. That's when he made his debut for the Pool Club. Running at number 3 is Jamie Randall, again another debutant, but watch out for Jamie, very, very quick around this indoor circuit. Riding at number 4 for Pool is Aaron Lang, a little bit inexperienced, but no doubt will give it 100%. And on to Horsepath, riding at number 1 is Will Jeffrey, he makes his debut in this competition. Riding at number 2 is Zach Payne, had lots of experience with Horsepath, he's actually had 1 win, 2 silvers at 3 finals as well. George Horsley always gives 100% in the red, blue and black Horsepath. Watch out for George. Riding at number 4, Mark Bowler, legend for Horsepath, 13 team finals, 6 wins, the first one in 2005. And completing the Horsepath lineup is reserve Rachel Lamin, who makes her debut in this British team final. On to Great Blakenham. Riding at number 1 is Luca Woodhouse, he makes his debut for Great Blakenham in this team final. Riding at number 2, made his debut way back in 1994 for Leicester, but now rides for Great Blakenham. 8 finals to his name. It's Craig Marchant. Great Blakenham's number 3 is Luke Harrison, a stalwart when it comes to indoor team finals. Made quite a few, I think a couple of finals. Torsten Jolly, he's only had 1 win, that was in 2024, but that was with the Kesgrave club, as has Noah Woodhouse. He rode for Kesgrave last year in the final and won it. And what a reserve Noah is. Here we go, straight into heat number 1, and if I'm going to make a prediction on who's going to win this team final, I'd probably say that it's probably going to be between Ipswich and Great Blakenham. A little bit of inexperience within the Pool side, lots of experience within the Horsepath sides, but it is going to be keen. And here we go with heat 1, and it's Kenzie Bennett, the British Open champion of 2025, takes the lead, and he streaks away down the back straight, and Luca Woodhouse makes the pass up the inside of Will Jeffrey, and Matt Hill of Ipswich is taking Will Jeffrey from the back, and he slots into 3rd place, but it's Kenzie Bennett away. He's going to secure the 4 points off the inside gate for the Bull Club. Luca Woodhouse in 2nd, they'll take 3 points. Matt Hill will take 2 points, and Horsepath's Will Jeffrey will take the single point for finishing in 4th place. Good ride by Kenzie Bennett, had the inside gate and made it count. Obviously, indoor team racing is a little bit different to individual racing. You'll notice that the Pool Club, this time Oliver Saunders off of gate 1, they will remain on gate 1 for 4 races. Zach Payne of Horsepath is on gate 2, Ben Clark from Ipswich on gate 3, and Noah Woodhouse on gate 4. Tapes are up, and it is Ben Clark and Noah Woodhouse who race to the first corner. It is Ben Clark that comes out the first and 2nd corner in the lead. Bit of argy-bargy between Zach Payne and Noah Woodhouse. Zach Payne comes out 2nd best, and Oliver Saunders nips up the inside of him, and now it's Noah Woodhouse. He has to chase Ben Clark, but he's going to run out of laps. There's only 1 lap remaining. Ben Clark is going to take 4 points for Ipswich, 3 points to Great Blakenham, 2 for Pool, and 1 for Zach Payne and Horsepath. And Zach Payne shakes his head as if to say, that didn't work out exactly how I was planning it. I was on gate 2, but that's the way indoor cycle speedway goes. You win some, lose some. On to heat number 3. Jamie Randall lines up for the Pool Club. Tad inexperienced, a young lad, but he certainly races 100% when he rides indoors. George Horsley is off of gate 2. Watch out for George. Always gives 110% and always gets in the mix. Ashley Hill, Ipswich gate 3, and Luke Harrison gate 4. And it is George Horsley although Ashley Hill comes zooming around the first and second corner. There's a little bit of tightness going into turn 3 between Horsley and Randall. Horsley is off. Seemed to catch the rear wheel of Jamie Randall, sent him spinning over the bars. Horsley's not happy. Seems to think that Jamie Randall was the cause, but I think I'm looking at the replay here. So Ashley Hill makes the start right around the outside. Luke Harrison comes up the inside. Horsley checks. Randall looks at him. Horsley's over the bars. Painful looking fall. Referee blows all 4 riders. George Horsley goes back into the pits, a tad unhappy, and he's been excluded for the causes of the stoppage. And I'm not surprised, really. He was at fault, caught the rear wheel of Jamie Randall, and it ended up on the deck. Restart. And it is again Ashley Hill, stays in lane, zooms around the first corner. Harrison into second, Jamie Randall third. This is going to be a win for the Ipswich club and Ashley Hill, because he is no slouch when he gets going in the lead. Certainly generates some speed. Harrison is on the chase, but we have 1 lap to go. This is going to be Ipswich, Great Blakenham and Poole. That gives Ipswich 10 points, and I think Great Blakenham are on 9 and Poole Club on 8. So it's very tight at the top as we go into heat number 4. Aaron Lang off of gate 1. This is the last inside gate for the Poole Club. Mark Bowler off of gate 2. James Porter gate 3. Torsten Jolly gate 4. And Jolly's made a superb start. Absolutely flies into the first corner. Bowler giving it the elbow to Aaron Lang, who ends up on the deck. That's my elbow. Certainly took a hard fall, did Aaron Lang, and he's not going to make that mistake in the rerun, although Bowler does tend to put himself about. And will Torsten Jolly make the same start as he did in the first running? Yes, he does. He is going to make the first turn in front. Bowler slips into second, Porter third, and Aaron Lang is at the back. Torsten Jolly made a little bit of mistake, tried to turn in a little bit early into the first turn, but still leads. Bowler's on chase. Porter in second, and Aaron Lang of Poole in 4th position. This is going to be a win for Great Blakenham's Torsten Jolly. They'll take 4 points. Horsepath second, Ipswich third, and Aaron Lang 4th. And there you can see the scores after 4 races. Great Blakenham lead by 1 point. Ipswich on 12, Poole on 9, and Horsepath on 5. And here we go with heat number 5. As you can see, the Ipswich club have inherited lane 1. That's Ben Clark. He is the Ipswich reserve. He replaces Finley Mile in this one, as does Noah Woodhouse. He is the reserve, and he replaces Luke Harrison. And very keen competitors. These two are very good racers for their respective clubs. Will Jeffrey lines up on gate 3 for the Horsepath club, and Aaron Lang off of gate 4 for Poole. And they're away, and it's Ben Clark who makes the jump. He leads into the first turn. Here comes Noah Woodhouse up the inside. Doesn't make it stick though. Good defensive riding by Ben Clark. Aaron Lang's coming up the inside of Will Jeffrey. He's driving in, and there's a clash, and Jeffrey is down. Aaron Lang is down. They scramble to get back on the bikes because the leaders are coming up on to try and overtake them, but the respect by the Ipswich club, Ben Clark and Noah Woodhouse, allow the Horsepath rider and the Poole rider to remain in the race. Otherwise, if they'd have got lapped, they'd have been excluded. As you can see by the replay, Woodhouse has a go at Ben Clark, and then Will Jeffrey in third. Aaron Lang comes at the inside. There's a little bit of a clash. These two fall off, and then the Ipswich rider, Ben Clark, slows down because he doesn't want to lap the riders, which is very respectful indoor racing. Although Ben Clark won the race and Noah Woodhouse was second, the Horsepath rider Will Jeffrey and Aaron Lang of Poole managed to finish and gain their points for their clubs. Very respectful. We go for heat 6. Matt Hill, Ipswich, gate 1. Torsten Jolly, gate 2 for Great Blakenham. Zach Payne, Horsepath, gate 3, and Jamie Randall for Poole on gate 4. Expect Matt Hill to lead from the start, which he does. Torsten Jolly slips into second, Zach Payne third, and Jamie Randall for Poole at the back. Matt Hill, certainly as soon as he gets going on this indoor surface. There is no catching him. The angle that he leans the bike over is really, really steep. I don't know what kind of degree of angle that is, but when he's in full flight, it's got to be less than 45 degrees. But he takes the 4 points from Torsten Jolly of Great Blakenham. Payne third for Horsepath, and Jamie Randall in fourth position. On to Heat 7, James Porter for Ipswich on Gate 1, Luca Woodhouse for Great Blakenham on Gate 2. Exciting George Horsley on Gate 3. He'll want to make amends for his exclusion in his first race, and Oliver Saunders for Poole on the outside. And it is the fast starting Luca Woodhouse that makes it to the first turn, but Porter comes at the inside and George Horsley makes the drop and leads down the back straight. Porter in second, Oliver Saunders in third, and surprisingly at the back for Great Blakenham is Luca Woodhouse. Horsley leads Porter. This is a tight one. This can go any way. Horsley is leading. James Porter is very defensive, and Luca Woodhouse has come into second. Yes, he has. Takes Porter on the line. Good ride by Luca Woodhouse. Was stranded at the back at some stage during that race, but makes it stick with a second place behind George Horsley of Horsepath. Points means prizes. Well done, Luca. On to Heat 8. This is the final race before the interval, and the last race that Ipswich will be on Gate 1. And that is Ashley Hill. Craig Marchant lines up for his first race for Great Blakenham on Gate 2. Mark Bowler Gate 3 for Horsepath, and Kenzie Bennett for Poole on Gate 4. And Craig Marchant seems to have a little issue. Not sure what his problem is, but he's going to reset. Get ready for the start. Ashley Hill 1, Marchant 2, Bowler 3, and the superb Kenzie Bennett off of Gate 4. Wait for the start, and they're away. And it is Ashley Hill, and Kenzie Bennett is going to zoom around the outside, but it's Ashley Hill that leads. And Kenzie Bennett is coming up the inside of Ashley Hill. That's a superb pass by Kenzie Bennett. He leads 2 laps down. Ashley Hill in second place. Mark Bowler chasing hard with Craig Marchant in fourth place. But it is Bennett. This is his second race win of the day, and that's going to be good for Poole. Ashley Hill second, Bowler third. Blakenham lead by 2 points over Ipswich, with Poole in third place on 16 and Horsepath in fourth with 15 points. So a very keenly contested 8 races so far. And we have in Heat 9 Great Blakenham off the inside gate with Torsten Jolly, Ashley Hill Gate 2, Oliver Saunders Gate 3, and Will Jeffrey on Gate 4. And it's Jolly that leads down the back straight. This is tight. Ashley Hill in second place. Look out for him. He's the man with the pink wheels and the grey crash helmet. He is chasing Torsten Jolly. There's a little bit of action at the back between the Horsepath rider and the Poole rider. Oliver Saunders at the back. He's making chase and making inroads into Will Jeffrey. Will he have a little bit of a bite at his back wheel going into the last corner? He does, but doesn't make it stick. Win for Great Blakenham and Torsten Jolly. Second place Ashley Hill. Third place Horsepath Will Jeffrey, and fourth place Poole's Oliver Saunders. On to Heat number 10, and we have Luke Harrison of Great Blakenham on Gate 1, James Porter for Ipswich on Gate 2. So far unbeaten Kenzie Bennett on Gate 3 for Poole, and Zach Payne off of Gate 4. Heat 10. No way, and it is Kenzie Bennett that makes the start. Very, very quick round the first corner, and he leads with 1 lap gone. Second place James Porter for Ipswich. He's quite comfortable there, but he has got Luke Harrison in chase mode behind him. Zach Payne at the back. Kenzie Bennett's going to win this one with 1 lap to go. 4 points for the Poole Comets. Second place James Porter for the Ipswich Eagles. Luke Harrison third for Great Blakenham, and at the back Zach Payne for Horsepath. Good race. Going into Heat number 11, Ipswich lead Great Blakenham by 2 points in this British team final. Craig Marchant lines up on Gate 1 for Great Blakenham. Matt Hill for Ipswich Gate 2. Aaron Lang for Poole on Gate 3. and George Horsley for Horsepath on gate 4. Matt Hill's got to be the favourite for this race. Fast starting, and he gets into the first corner in front of George Horsley, with Craig Marchant now coming at the inside. Aaron Lang slips through and Horsley goes to the back, although he's now challenging Aaron Lang up the inside for Horsepath. But it is Matt Hill who leads after 2 laps. Craig Marchant in second place. Horsley is now gaining lengths on Craig Marchant, but he's going to run out of laps. Matt Hill takes the 4 points, and George Horsley comes across the line on one wheel and apologises, but I think he was a bit over enthusiastic coming to the line. Thought he might be able to get an extra point there, but yeah, that's quite funny. No harm done. Well done, George, for being entertaining. Matt Hill gets the 4 points for the Ipswich Club, Heat 12. And lining up on gate 1 is Luca Woodhouse, Ben Clark on gate 2, Jamie Randall for Poole on gate 3, and Mark Bowler off of gate 4. And it is Woodhouse who holds Ben Clark into the first turn. Bowler's coming round the outside of Jamie Randall, who holds the ex-British champion, and he's at the back. It is Luca Woodhouse that leads Ben Clark, and here comes Bowler. No, he's having a look at Jamie Randall. This is David against Goliath, and I think David's going to lose out to Goliath. Luca Woodhouse wins, 4 points for him. Ben Clark for Ipswich gets 3 points, Bowler 2. And there we are, the scores after 12 heats. Ipswich lead Great Blakenham by 2 points. Very close for third and fourth between the Poole Club and Horsepath, just 1 point in it. So we really are at the business end of this British indoor team final. And Horsepath have inherited gate 1. They will have 4 races off the inside gates. Poole are on gate 2 with Jamie Randall, Noah Woodhouse gate 3, and James Porter of gate 4. These two are the firm favourites for this indoor title, and it is Woodhouse, and Jamie Randall's bailed out. He will remount his bike and finish in 4th position. Woodhouse leads for Great Blakenham from the Ipswich rider James Porter. 4 points for Blakenham. This is going to be James Porter, 3 points for Ipswich. Bowler will get 2 points for Horsepath, and Poole's Jamie Randall will get 1 point scores. There is now only 1 point between these two at the top. It's going to go right down to the wire, I feel. Will Ipswich be able to take the title? We shall see. 3 races remaining as we go into Heat 14. And the 2 teams that are in 3rd and 4th place occupy the inside gates. So really you have to look at Luca Woodhouse in the blue crash helmet and the green jersey on gate 3, and Ashley Hill in the grey crash helmet with the red jersey from Ipswich. These are the 2 that need to beat each other. We shall see what happens as they go into the first corner. It is Zach Payne for Horsepath that leads, and Luca Woodhouse is down. Seems to fall on his own. Brings both the Poole rider and the Ipswich rider down with him. Certainly he's got to be excluded for that. Luca Woodhouse seemed to clip, here we go for the replay, he seemed to clip the back wheel of Zach Payne. Down he goes, brings the other 2 riders. Surely that has got to be an exclusion for the Great Blakenham rider. He is the cause of the stoppage, unless of course the referee thinks it is a first bend incident. I don't see how. That was purely Luca Woodhouse's fault. We shall see. The 2 riders' machines are okay. Seems to be a little bit of an issue getting them apart. These bikes are very simplistic. Just handlebars, a frame and 2 wheels really. Single speed gearing. Everything's okay as they wander back to the pits. Obviously points are crucial. We have 4 races remaining in this final, and every point counts. Kenzie Bennett, you can see there cleaning the tyre of Aaron Lang, getting his tyres nice and clean, and Luca Woodhouse is returning to the pits after seemingly bringing down 2 riders on the first corner. We shall see what the referee's decision is. And that is all 4 riders. That is the referee's decision. A little bit of a strange one in my eyes, but we will go again. And Luca Woodhouse has a second chance. Zach Kane off of gate 1, Aaron Lang gate 2, 3 Luca Woodhouse, Ipswich's Ashley Hill off of gate 4, and it is Luca Woodhouse that makes the start. Perfect start, in fact. Zach Payne is in second and Ashley Hill is in third place, and the Great Blakenham rider is getting away. That means that Great Blakenham will be leading after this race. I've got a feeling they are going to be 1 point ahead of Ipswich. Ipswich have led for most of this meeting, but Luca Woodhouse is going to take the Blakenham club into the lead with 2 races remaining. And he was very lucky to be in that race as well after the first bend incident in the running of this race. Blakenham lead by 1 point from Ipswich. On to heat 15. George Horsley from Horsepath gate 1. The man that remains unbeaten in this British indoor team final for Poole, that's Kenzie Bennett. He's on gate 2. But the 2 main riders that are battling out for this British team Championship gold medal is Torsten Jolly off of gate 3 for Great Blakenham and Ben Clark of Ipswich on gate 4. Crucial race this heat 15. And they're edgy at the start, a little bit of nerves. Crucial race. Jolly needs to beat the Ipswich rider Ben Clark if they want to take this title, and we shall see what's going to happen on the first corner. It is Bennett that leads, Clark second, Clark goes down, and that's going to be a rerun surely. No, referee hasn't blown his whistle. Clark took a bit of an elbow off of Kenzie Bennett and has slipped off. Very similar incident to the Luca Woodhouse race before, and this is going to give Great Blakenham the title. Ipswich are last, Bennett wins, Jolly second. Let's have a look at the replay, because Bennett leads, gives a little bit of a nudge to Ben Clark, slides off. That should surely be a rerun. If Luca Woodhouse doesn't get excluded for causing the stoppage, then surely Kenzie Bennett and his coming together with Ben Clark is a rerun. Hey ho, Blakenham lead by 3 points, and all they need to do is finish, and that's Noah Woodhouse off of gate 3 in heat 16. All he needs to do is beat the Ipswich rider, or even actually, if the Ipswich rider wins this race, he needs to finish third and Blakenham take the title. As long as he doesn't finish last. We have Mark Bowler off of gate 1 for Horsepath, Oliver Saunders gate 2, and Matt Hill off of gate 4. And it is Woodhouse, the fast starting. No, Woodhouse makes the jump into the first corner, and he's going to lead. And Matt Hill comes at the inside of Noah Woodhouse. He takes the easy option. All he needs is third place to take the title, and that's what he's got. Oliver Saunders is at the back for Poole. Bowler in second. Matt Hill is going to win this race, but the title is going to go to Great Blakenham, as Noah Woodhouse is going to get 2 points, and they are going to win by the proverbial 1 point to take the title, and they're the champions. Bit contentious, I think. The fact that there has been 2 controversial races in heats 14 and 15, but that's it, it's done. Blakenham are the winners. Noah Woodhouse is going to get the bumps. Blakenham take the title. And I do feel the Ipswich club will feel aggrieved the fact that in heat 14 Noah Woodhouse brought down 2 riders and didn't get excluded, and then Ben Clark was relatively knocked off by Kenzie Bennett on the first corner. But that all pales into insignificance now, as Blakenham are the winners. Well done. On to the presentations, and there is yours truly presenting the medals. to the competitors on behalf of the Global Cycle Speedway Network, who finished in 4th place. Kenzie Bennett, Jamie Randall, Aaron Lang and Oliver Saunders put themselves about today. 4th place, they got through to the final. Didn't really make any inroads to the teams above them. Horsepath, they finished in 3rd. Ipswich finished as runners up. Rode well, but here are the champions, led by Luca Woodhouse. He receives his medal. Craig Marchant gets his medal. Torsten Jolly, another member of the club. There is Noah Woodhouse, rode superbly today. In fact, he rode superbly all weekend. And there is Luke Harrison. He is the captain of the Great Blakenham side. Thoroughly deserved. Great team effort by the Blakenham club. And here is Toby Millen, the team manager. Well done, Toby. Well deserved. You get your medal. Thanks, Toby.
Well done, mate. Can you bring them out, James?
And here is Luke Harrison, who is going to accept the British Indoor Team Final Shield. And there you have it. Well done to Great Blakenham, and thanks for watching the Global Cycle Speedway Network, bringing you all the latest cycle speedway action, and thank you for watching.
Cheers, Lee. Thank you, mate.